Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, Darkness over Daggerford. Last episode, we made our way into the town here, and did some looking around. Took a look at a few things in Torlet's treasures, found some interesting items, and also found Magda, who, well, basically said, no, it's not vampires, but it is something. So we're going to investigate that later. I do want to see if I can unlock any other locations. The Wild Hills, that is a location we need to investigate. Which we will later. But let's keep looking around. We got some buildings here we can look in. Sigillus Crimp. Ah, we are looking for him. Hello.
Yes. If I'm not mistaken, you're the man who delivered Millie's cheese shipment. You'll have to be brief, as I'm the busiest distributor on the tradeway, and I've little time for chit-chat.
Let's see. I would assume you have knowledge of this hamlet and its people.
I do. Other than Torleth Mindlespear, who runs Torleth's treasures, I've probably been in Gillian's Hill longer than anyone else. What would you like to know?
Excuse me. I've been told that a lot of folks around here are dying of disease. What would you know about that?
Not too much to tell, really. Plagues are not uncommon in these parts, though it's been a while since we've seen one this bad. Of course, not everyone thinks it's a plague. Superstitious fools. These poor farmers always look for a cause for their misery, instead of just accepting illness as a natural component of living and dying. Now, if you don't mind, I'd prefer we talk about something else.
When I entered Gillian's Hill with Millie's shipment, I saw Porto Churlgo speaking with a tall, shadowy figure, who then disappeared inside his home.
Ah, yes, that would be the newcomer in Gillian's Hill, an exotic dark-skinned fellow by the name of Yentai. It was this Yentai who brought me one of Millie's previous shipments when I was expecting her son Porto. This Yentai is a bit of an enigma. He fashions himself a merchant and yet never leaves his store, nor bothers to make the place presentable for customers. Other than that, the man is a complete mystery. Now, I suppose I have time for just a few more questions.
How did Gillian's Hill get its name?
It gets its name from the ranger Gillian Cantelar, who lived in a small tower just outside of the hamlet. He apparently used the hill to keep watch on poachers and bandits who threatened the tradeway. Gillian's tower is nothing but old ruins now, though occasionally it's used as a flophouse for vagrants and thugs. There's a few unsavory customers up there right now, in fact. They started calling themselves the Gillian's Hill Gang. I'd pay a king's ransom to have that rabble cleared out.
Perhaps I'll pay those thugs a visit then. Thanks for the tip.
Now, what other questions do you have for me? Make it quick, as I've got some feed and dairy products that are due for delivery up in Daggerford.
What do you know about Torleth Mindlespear?
Oh, Torleth is not a bad sort, though I sometimes think he peddles junk that's conveniently labelled as treasure. His merchandise is a combination of items from passing adventurers who have offloaded goods for gold, and a few things he collected during his own days as an adventurer.
I saw a bunch of wagons at a house nearby.
Aye, that's Joka the Wainwright who makes and repairs all my wagons. Not much to say about Joka other than he's the hardest working fellow you're ever likely to meet. Whether day or night, Jorka's out there fixing broken wheels, building new wagons from old parts. The man is a true blue workhorse and deserves every bit of gold we merchants pay him.
Think I know enough about the hill, let me ask you something else. What does this distributor do exactly?
Well, ain't it obvious? I mean, the name kinda says it all. When the farmers have goods they need to get someplace like Daggerford or Waterdeep, I'm the one who gets it all there in one piece. Without a distributor, the farmers would be spending too much of their time hauling goods up and down the tradeway. This way we can focus on what they're good at, which is growing grains and tending livestock. I'm wholly dependent on the local Wainwright Joka, who builds and repairs the various wagons I use in my trade caravans.
I see the tradeway runs right through this hamlet.
Aye, it does, lad, which is a perfect spot to be in my line of work. It's akin to fisherfolk having their house right in the banks of the river from whence they get their catch of the day. I swear, if you put your ear up to the cobblestone, you can almost hear the clink of gold exchanging hands up and down that glorious road. I've made my whole living up that off that river. May she never dry up.
Let's see. I wouldn't want to keep you from your busy schedule. Please excuse me. Okay, so that's some information from him. There's Joka over there.
I can't believe it. Raided again. When are these blasted lizard folk gonna leave us be? I suppose I should count my blessings that me and the wife and kid are still alive. They got me good this time all the same.
How so, Wainwright?
The buggers grabbed my all. Silver-plated. Been in the family for years. The filthy creatures probably mistook it for a weapon. Say, if you're chasing after those blasted reptiles, maybe you could keep an eye out for it. What do you say?
Sure, Wainwright. If I find the all in my travels, I'll be sure to bring it back to you.
Now, I know you adventurers don't work for free, and I've got some money saved up from all of my years making wagons for Sigellis. So tell me, what's the going rate for hunting down family heirlooms?
150 gold pieces should cover my costs nicely.
150 gold it is then, stranger. Bring back the all in one piece and the gold is yours. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to get back to work. Sigellis is writing me hard as he has some new shipments going out tomorrow.
You make wagons for Sigellis Crimp?
And a host of other folks along the tradeway, which is why I'm so dang blasted busy these days. Now, I really gotta get back to my work. Please excuse me.
Sorry to bother you, Wainwright. Please continue with what you were doing. Okay, let's take a look in here. There's the... Nope, can't go in there. Alright. Path east, I believe we've already uncovered. That is the tradeway southward. I feel like we probably can already uncover that. I'm curious. Yeah, that'll just lead to Liam's Hold, which we don't need to do. Oh, we can see the Lizard Marsh. Might be part of another quest, but we'll still go there. But we'll check everywhere else on the way. I'm pretty sure if we head to the east, we'll be dealing with something else. Well, there's the graveyard. But we also have the bandits in Gillian's tower. So that should be an easy one, as long as I don't get distracted and die again. Now that leads to the Lonely Barrens. So, how about we go clear out Gillian's tower first, then we'll go investigate Gillian's Hill Graveyard and see if we can put an end to this plague or whatever is happening over here. So I should take out all the small guys doing stealth attacks first, then attack everyone else. Let me drop a save. All right, in we go. Let's get on these gang members. I am not keen on that many sneak attacks doing so much damage. Drink the heal, please. I don't want to die. Come on, finish him off before I die. Okay, the gang leader is dead. Okay, Reagan is down. I'm still up. Almost got him.
You will die.
Okay, almost. That was I should have finished him off. Now I can finish off this one. And I'm down. Okay, let's try that again. Alright, I have an idea that should help. Protection from evil. And there's only 2 members this time. That's gonna make this a lot more possible. I wonder why there's only 2 gang members this time. Come on, you can take him out. And I'm down. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, the high amount of sneak attacks is really a huge pain. Okay, now we got 3 of them.
For gold and you shall find a quick death.
We've almost got the gang leader, though. Okay, gang leader is dead. Damn it! Freaking sneak attacks! We will get these guys dead, I promise you. Don't really have much... You know what? Wand of Lesser Summoning. Don't really have much else I want to use in here. So we'll stick with that. Yeah, go ahead. Summon Dire Boar. You can at least do something. Okay, the gang leader is dead, and I'm dead. Son of a bitch! This will take several attempts, but we will get it. And honestly, this might help a little bit. If I can at least get on one of these gang members, that means they won't be doing the sneak attack. And if they shoot at the Summon Dire Boar, that's at least a little distraction for a bit. Okay, this time I think we got it. There we go, got him. Okay. Weapon rack, what we got in here? We've got an unidentified warhammer, which I cannot identify. Interesting.
There you go.
Thank you for doing that with the old chest. Only 2 of them this time, but that's perfectly fine. And we've got, ooh, Gillian's bow. That is a nice bow. +2 attack bonus, massive criticals, and mighty. Let's see. Thieves' Tools, Potion of Cure Crit, Topaz, that. I am going to swap things around just a tiny bit. Because Gillian's bow is better than a +1 short bow. I need to find some place. You know what? Store the torch in here. It doesn't need to be anywhere else. And there we go. That's a bit more organized. Okay. Not too shabby. I'm going to do a rest, just so that I can recover everything. And now let's go report in that we took care of those guys. I'm sure he'll be happy to know about that. Oh, Sigillus Crimp.
Yes.
Those thugs up in Gillian's tower won't be troubling the tradeway anymore.
That's how it's done.
Splendid! I heard some shouting up from up on the hill and thought maybe someone paid our unruly friends a visit. I posted a bounty notice in Daggerford some time ago for 500 gold pieces. You may have that now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some caravans that need looking after. So happy to assist you. Alright, 500 gold, task complete. Probably got less experience than I could have since there were only 2 of them, but still. Okay. Now we gotta go into the graveyard. We'll do some investigating of these gravestones, although I doubt there's anything too notable. Let's see. Pride from his cold, dead hand. No solicitors. I like that one. Martel, killed by Eldid. Eldid, killed by Martel. Nice. Mr. Livin' Proof. The lizard folk cannot be reasoned with. Gotcha. Alright, let me drop another save before we go in here. Alright, let's see what we're facing down in here. Okay. So there's a room over here we can look at. with a bat. A lot of bats.
It appears that someone has a large obsession with bats. Just rats with wings, if you ask me.
Little concerning. And there's a floor lever. Amulet of Will +2. Ooh, Potion of Bless. But what is this floor lever for, I wonder? Is there anyone missing? Scarab of Protection is overall better than the Amulet of Will. You've got Amulet of Natural Armor, and you have... You know what? We can sell the Amulet of Will. Alright. You know what? I'm going to drop down another save before I pull this floor lever, whatever it does. Alright, let's pull the ominous floor lever in here. From far away, you hear the sound of a door opening. Right. That's not concerning at all. I don't know what door we open, but we'll probably find... That is an arm.
Yes, what do you want?
With a skeleton's knuckle. I mean, I'll take it just in case it has use. That was an arm. Oh, hold on. An unidentified shield. Unidentified. I don't know what it is for, but I'll take it. And we have a torso. Vagabond rags. I'm not going to take that. I'm sorry. Prototype 230E. This is concerning. Well, I'm doing extra damage, positive damage against them, which means they are... evil. 100% they're evil. Okay. Why do I have the feeling this is going to be a necromancer thing? That or an experimenting mage? I admit, now I'm curious about what the hell is going on in here.
Take you.
Okay, we've got more of these prototypes. Okay, and got rid of those three. Let's keep going. Okay, we've got a lot of sarcophagi here, but nothing we can do with them. And we have skeleton war, and we have skeletons and zombies in here. Okay, those died very easily, but we've got more of these prototypes over here.
Taste steel, villainous wretch!
Oh, we leveled up. Nice. And got it. Okay. Let's do our leveling up. Champion of Torm again. So we got Discipline, Lore. Still can't improve Persuade. Oh, Daijong. Well, we found the person doing all this. I'm pretty sure it's a necromancer. Hello, Daijong.
I've been waiting for you.
You've arrived just in time to witness one of my latest experiments.
Experiments? These zombies are your creation.
Think of them as test subjects. Well, failed test subjects, really. I still can't quite get the enchantment right that holds their limbs in place. After a while, things just tend to start falling off. But my improvements in altering their response mechanism are leagues beyond my necromantic predecessors.
You mentioned altering the response mechanism. What do you mean?
By design, all zombies follow the orders of their creator. In the past, such orders were limited to common commands, like stand here and attack my enemies. My zombies respond to far more specific commands.
Such as?
You desire a demonstration of their abilities? Very well. Zombie Prototype 234A, wave at the nice adventurer.
This should be interesting. Uh-huh. Not bad.
I'm just getting started, friend. Zombie Prototype 234A, bow to your master!
They bow as well. These commands are still rather simplistic, don't you think?
Which is where Prototype 234B comes into play. Zombie Prototype 234B. From Zastam's famed Aesthetics of Human Anatomy, explain the basic construction of the human neck.
Your zombie has studied anatomy. How fascinating.
Hear me, all those with ears to hear.
The human neck is a complex array of vertebrae, discs, muscles, and ligaments. The uppermost disc connects the spine to the skull. Nerves spread down from the neck and into the arms, creating a sensory pathway in which... That's enough. I get the picture.
My latest prototype, 235F, is nearing completion and might be rolled out for full-scale production within a few short months. Isn't it exciting?
So what happens once you've discovered the right set of enchantments?
My new breed of zombies capable of obeying complex commands will completely alter Faerunian culture. Imagine a legion of such workers toiling away in our dangerous mines, or guarding our town's borders from bandits and brigands. My experiments will save thousands of lives!
Though the idea you put forth is noble, your mode for achieving these goals is a bit horrific.
Horrific? Why, my friend, these people are dead. Mere food for worms and rot grubs.
But what of the families? What happens when they wish to visit their loved one's hallowed gravesite?
I promise once my experiments have ended, I shall reinter all cadavers in their proper place, adhering to whatever local customs are used to honor the dead. Also, this plague appears to be moving through the local populace rather quickly, so I shan't remain in Gillian's Hill much longer anyway.
I insist you vacate the premises immediately and vow never to return, lest you suffer my wrath.
I do not abide threats, fleshling.
Then you must die.
Oh,
Nice try, but, unfortunately, yeah. Almost got him. There we go. Well, we've killed him. So we've got a glowing flail head. Ah, that's the other half of the glowing flail shaft. And Daizon's robe of undead protection. Only usable by evil and neutral sorcerers and wizards. Armor bonus against undead and level and ability drain. So that's going to be a sell. I'm pretty sure nothing else here is going to have anything on it. Not really, anyway. I mean, I'll check anyway, just in case. Okay, one of them had a helmet. But I'm already wearing a helmet, so I don't need another. I don't need a large bone either, I don't think. Okay. Let's see. Gotham had little to do with that. Hold on. With the help of a bat-wing disguise, he was able to use the Gotham legend to his advantage. Should return to Liam. Okay. Well, I'll report to him soon. In fact, with this handled, I should probably end this episode here. So, I think next episode I will head back to Daggerford, report in, maybe turn in some of these items, and see what I can get for them. As well as report in on the quest. That'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chester44, also known as Fly. That is Jareth Loreni, Perfbin, and Reagan. This has been a Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, Darkness over Daggerford, and I shall see you all next time.